Imagine waking up one day to learn that the government shutdown is over, but hidden inside the resolution is a package of changes that could touch nearly every corner of your life. What started as a fix to reopen doors has quietly become a sweeping overhaul, with 12 major shifts stretching across federal workers, food programs, security, technology, agriculture, and even rules most Americans wouldn't expect in a shutdown bill. Some of these changes hit seniors directly, while others reshape how the government operates behind the scenes. One section, buried so deep, even surprised people in Washington itself. But before we get there, let's break down these 12 major changes so you can see exactly what's now in motion. The first big move, reversing federal layoffs. Every reduction in force issued during the shutdown is officially canceled. Full-time, part-time, temporary, permanent, it doesn't matter. Agencies must reinstate workers, restore their original roles, and provide full back pay for the entire period they were gone. Notices must go out within 5 days. This isn't just about jobs. It directly impacts seniors. When federal workers are sidelined, offices that handle Social Security, Medicare, VA services, and IRS support slow down. By bringing staff back, the government can reduce delays, helping seniors get appointments, answers, and support faster. Next, states will be reimbursed for SNAP and other shutdown-related costs. During the shutdown, several states dipped into their own funds to keep food assistance running, ensuring families and seniors didn't go hungry. The new law guarantees full repayment with interest, maintaining the stability of this vital program. For older adults, especially those living on fixed incomes, this means uninterrupted access to essential benefits, even amid political turmoil. SNAP remains a lifeline, and now states can step in without risking their budgets. Another major change comes in the form of security funding. Tens of millions flow to U.S. Marshals, Supreme Court security, Capitol Police, and even Congress itself. The threat level for public officials has risen sharply, and when offices are targeted, it's not just lawmakers at risk. Workers and visitors, including seniors, can also be affected. Strengthened security protects both officials and the public, ensuring services continue safely. Then, there's a surprising rule tucked inside the bill: how Senate data is handled. From now on, any access to emails or phone data during federal investigations comes with strict notification rules. Senators can challenge improper access, a change that rebalances privacy and oversight behind the scenes. While it doesn't directly touch everyday Americans, it signals a shift in government transparency that could shape future investigations. From privacy protections in the Senate, the bill shifts to the growing world of hemp-derived products. Lawmakers have introduced stricter rules around cannabinoids like Delta-8 and Delta-10, compounds often sold in smoke shops and convenience stores. These products previously existed in a gray legal zone, but now manufacturing and sales face tighter oversight. For seniors, this change has practical consequences. Many older adults rely on hemp for relief from discomfort, sleep issues, or anxiety. With these new regulations, some products might need reformulation and others could vanish from store shelves entirely. It's not a full ban, but availability will likely shrink, and shoppers may need to explore alternatives. Meanwhile, mothers, infants, and young children are getting a major boost through WIC. The bill injects over $600 million into the program, securing benefits through 2026. Seniors might not participate directly, but many play crucial roles in multi-generational households, helping care for grandchildren or supporting family budgets. This extra funding stabilizes households, ensuring that families facing rising food costs can still access vital nutrition. For seniors living under the same roof, stronger WIC support indirectly eases financial pressure, allowing for better household planning and security. The legislation also extends full funding for critical departments through September 2026. Agriculture, military construction, and the Department of Veterans Affairs now have guaranteed resources. VA clinics can continue operations without fear of sudden cuts. rural development programs remain steady, military housing projects stay on track, and food assistance programs avoid interruptions. For seniors, veterans, and rural communities, this kind of stability is a game changer. Instead of scrambling for temporary fixes, these programs can plan and deliver consistent services over the next year, providing reassurance to millions who rely on them daily. Security continues to be a priority, particularly with concerns about foreign surveillance. The bill enforces restrictions preventing federal agencies from buying equipment tied to foreign adversaries, such as Huawei, ZTE, Hikvision, Daha, and Hytera. These companies have long raised national security concerns, especially around data access. While seniors may not feel the effects directly, protecting federal buildings, VA offices, and Social Security facilities ensures the systems they depend on remain secure. This is a behind-the-scenes measure with real-world impact, safeguarding essential services from potential threats. Next, the bill freezes congressional pay for fiscal year 2026. Lawmakers will not receive a cost of living adjustment, a mostly symbolic gesture, but one loaded with political weight. After a disrupting shutdown that affected millions, this freeze signals accountability. It reminds citizens that while ordinary workers faced hardships, Congress isn't giving itself a raise, reinforcing public trust and showing sensitivity to nationwide challenges. Continuing from the congressional pay freeze, the bill also delays a major FDA food traceability rule. Originally designed to track certain foods more closely from farm to store, this regulation faced pushback from farmers and grocery companies who warned it would be costly and complex. The bill postpones enforcement until 2028. For seniors, this delay is more than a bureaucratic shift. It helps slow potential food price increases. Older adults living on fixed incomes are particularly sensitive to rising grocery costs, and delaying this rule gives families a little breathing room to manage budgets while still maintaining safe food standards. Another interesting addition comes straight from Hawaii. New coffee labeling rules now require that products labeled as Kona, Maui, Oahu, or Kauai coffee must contain at least 51% beans grown in the respective region. Previously, blends could use the names with only a small fraction of local beans. This change protects Hawaiian farmers and ensures consumers get what they pay for. For seniors who enjoy specialty coffee or support local products, this means authenticity and quality are more guaranteed. It also demonstrates how even seemingly small regulations can have meaningful effects on both producers and consumers. Agriculture receives yet another spotlight in this bill, particularly regarding national security. The Secretary of Agriculture is now added to reviews involving foreign purchases of farmland, agricultural biotech, or food supply companies. This measure aims to prevent foreign governments, especially China, from gaining control over American farmland or critical parts of the food supply. For seniors living in rural communities, this is a significant safeguard. Protecting local farms not only secures domestic production, but also helps maintain food prices, supply stability, and the economic health of local communities that many older Americans depend on. Taken together, these changes illustrate just how much this bill extends beyond a typical shutdown fix. It isn't just about reopening government doors, it's about stabilizing programs, ensuring food security, protecting families, and strengthening oversight in areas ranging from hemp to agriculture. Seniors, in particular, feel these effects through more reliable federal offices, uninterrupted benefits, and protection against sudden economic or regulatory shocks. The bill's breadth highlights a bigger story. Lawmakers leveraged a moment focused on ending a shutdown to quietly embed sweeping policy changes. These changes will ripple across multiple sectors, shaping how services are delivered and how safeguards are implemented in ways many Americans won't immediately see.